la, 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 la. Hey. You are the mighty God. You are the great I am. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You are the mighty God. You are the great I am. Hallelujah. Hello, my sister. First to come. How are you? Joy Waba. Thank you very much. It's just like you are waiting for me. You are waiting for me, my sweet sister. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here today. Hello. And today I have a good message for all of us. How are you, my sister? How is everybody there? My belly is on that one. Your belly is on that. Okay. Do I understand? Yes, your belly is on that. I no understand that one. Aotamo. Thumb up for host. Okay, your bell. Yes, yes. Your notification. You just got it immediately. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thumb up for host. Thank you for thumbing up for host. Thank you. Today I just want to do some short topic. Is very important, like the way I wrote it. Spiritual war, devil is angry. Children of Most High, wake up. I have been waiting like, how will I just prepare the message and download it and talk about it on the live stream a little bit. I said no, I should stop procrastinating. Let me just drop it. It will not be a long video for this one. It will not be a long live stream. Then later, I will continue another live stream. Thank you. Yes, thank you for tuning in. You are the great I am. Hallelujah. You are the mighty God. You are the great I am. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hi, Flourish, my sister. How are you? How are you? Long time. I thought of you. I thought of you. Thumb up for host. How you dey? I know say you dey kampe. If Yoruba people they say the person dey kampe. My internet don't mess up today because I need you in short time, just like 1 hour. Yes, long time no see, long time no talk. I dey. What did I do? Okay. Thumb up for host. I think somebody thumb down and go off. What is this? You are the mighty God. You are the great. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Today I have message, short message. I went for it. I was thinking like I didn't prepare the way I want it to be. But anyhow, I'm going to deliver it short message. Please, anybody that come across this message, please share it. Share it. The spiritual war. Oh my God. I need to edit it like I see now that the spelling mistake there. Typing error. You are the great You are the great God help me. Yes, so everybody listening to this, close this message, this live stream, or after the live stream, you come across this video, please share it. It's not for one person. Share it that it will reach everybody, because before I started this YouTube, like the messages God gave to me, if I didn't share it, like a voice told me, if I didn't share it, if God is going to judge anybody, he's going to judge me. So I put this message so that everybody will gain from it. God will not judge me for anybody. So if you hear the message, you come across this video, share it to others, to your friends, to your neighbor, to anybody. Like today's topic, spiritual war, devil is angry. Children of Most High, wake up. For adults living in this season, in this time, in this age, in this moment, seeing what is going on, we might not understand. That's why Word of God said that anybody who will relate to God, who will relate to God, will relate to Him in truth and in spirit. Because with spiritual eyes, you see a lot going on. With physical eyes, as we human beings, we don't see sometimes. Most of the time, we don't see, we don't understand, even when we see some things. Because we are not in it. If the person is not in spirit, the person will not understand what is going on. The place I want to use for this, I will write it down when I'm posting this video. The place I will use for this portion of Bible that I'm going to use for this message today is Revelation 12, chapter 12, from 1 to 12. After I will write it down when I'm going to edit the video and upload it after the live stream. Revelation 12 from 7 to 12. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angel fight against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back, but he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in the heaven. Like I say, the spiritual war, devil is angry. There is spiritual war going on right from the day that the devil has been chased down. Even how devil have tried to use serpents to deceive the first man and woman to bring sin on earth. Till today, that sin is still there. The seed of sin has been there until after everything, like God said that after everything, he's going to bound the devil, tie the devil. As long as the devil is released, is chased down from heaven, he's still fighting because he have lost his place, beautiful place he was in the heaven. He was one of the angels that praised God, that worship God. He was the chief angel that worship God before he tried to compare himself to God, compare himself to God. He wants other angels to worship him, to bow for him before he was chased down to earth. And because of that, today we can see there's a lot of things going on in the world. Even I was saying, so many pastors like we that come from Africa, the way devil is doing his own thing in Africa, he used, because if you go to church, there is number of people. He normally go to where he has a lot of number of people that he can deceive. He made those people to follow them. Even pastors now, even they don't know, like that's why I say spiritual warfare. There is spiritual war going on because devil is angry. Like we can see in the Bible, the work of devil is to steal and to destroy. People who steal, they steal something that didn't belong to them. And when somebody doesn't have the sense of value of what doesn't belong to him, like, for example, this belongs to me, I know the value. Someone who doesn't know the value can steal it and go somewhere and throw it because the person doesn't know the value. That is how devil is doing with human being. Human being, God created us very precious for his glory, because devil doesn't know much how much he know that God love a human being so much, but he don't appreciate us as human beings. That's why he wants to destroy souls. Not just destroying souls, even when people are alive, like so many things happening. People are alive, the way they're supposed to go, they didn't go like that. They didn't live that like how God intended them to live, because devil has tried to steal them, to destroy the precious gifts, talents, ways that God wants us to live. Sometimes devil try to destroy human being. So like today, this message, it's come to my mind for a long time to do it, and I'm procrastinating, like I want to do it this way and upload it. And when I'm thinking of uploading it and the process, I'm I continue procrastinating and postponing it. But today, I just want to make it on short live stream to call to our attention, like I say in this channel. This channel is to build personal relationship with God and to build personal another good relationship with our fellow human being. Because first of all, many of us, we don't see our God physical, even though we relate to him. But we see our fellow human being physical. How can we demonstrate like the love of God that God put inside us? How can we demonstrate relationship with God? Is relating to our fellow human being. That is how we will demonstrate loving God. Because like, for example, when God say don't steal, we are not going to steal from God because God have everything and give it for us. Then when you steal from someone and the person is crying and the person is like doesn't have that thing he or she need, and someone stole it from him, and God hear the cry of that person, that is how we hurt God. When we hurt our fellow human being, we hurt God. That's why I say like this channel is building personal relationship with God and your fellow human being. Because the way we relate to our fellow human being, it's showing how obedient we are to God, because he said that his commandment he gave it first of all for us to love him, and second to love ourselves, to love our fellow human being, our neighbors. That's why today in this channel I'm just saying all this, like we should know that devil is very, very angry, and that's why he's fighting. He's deceiving people, different way he's deceiving people. Even sometimes people are not aware. Even we children, people who are like related to God, sometimes devil come to deceive. That's why Bible say that if you have to relate to God, you must relate to him in truth and in spirit. You must see beyond the physical things we see. If you can see like what is going on today in the world, there is no part of the world that is like Africa is saying bad economy. Even the ones that are here, so many things is going on, but it's spiritual. Even pastors who's supposed to, build and lead the children of God are leading them away. Even though it's in the Bible that some pastors that are going to lead his children of God away. Even Bible, Jesus have said it, at the last day we should be careful that many shall be deceived. That's why I'm putting this place, because so many people don't believe in devil. Some people don't believe in God. People should start believing and know that what is going on is spiritual. That devil is really fighting, and he's recruiting many people to his side. That's why Jesus say like the harvest is too much, but the laborers are few. And that's why I'm saying, if you see this message, let us pass it to others, so that children of God will be aware what is going on. Because devil have used the fight that he's fighting, he have used a lot of things, fighting people, fear, confusion, problems, you know, so many kind of troubles, confusing people. And it has led to so many sins, to so many things. That's why children of God all over the world, I think last week somebody sent me a video, and I told her that there's a person, he do something on internet, he's in spirit, he understand what is going on. Even so many pastors didn't understand what is going on. Like, I have seen a scenario where this number 666, it could happen. Because one, if people who doesn't know God, who doesn't believe in God, if they are the one that possess food, possess money, possess everything, so many things that human being need, when they come to somebody and say, child of God, and say, do you want life? If you want food, take this number. Because they are the one that have it. But long time, the pastors, big churches, children of God, they're supposed to start preparing for that thing that is going to happen in future. Like, now I say something come to my mind about tithing. Tithing, God say, bring your tithe so that there will be food in my house. Today, are there food in the house of God for those number of people going to churches? If something happened now, and there is a group that come and say, if you are hungry or if you need money, take this number. Will the churches or children of God have enough to provide to the children of God? That's why the big churches, the people that call themselves pastors, or we children of God all over the world, we should start preparing. If something happen now, if something happen now. So that's number one reason why we should prepare. So that we will not lose our crown. We will not go astray, because I don't know how many people who have not eaten today. How many people will stay without hunger for 5 days if you are not fasting? For 40 days if you are not fasting? Tell me, if there is terrible something that happened now that they say they are giving this number 666, how will children of God survive? That's why I said today's topic, spiritual war. Devil is angry. Children of God, children of Most High, wake up. Let us wake up. There is war, spiritual war. The war of devil have used sin. He's fighting indirectly, but nobody understand. Now there is a lot of sin in the world that it has become, nobody's even seeing it as sin. So many of us, we are seeing it that we are living, that things are difficult and this and that. It's human being, that devil, that work for devil. They are the one that devil use and make life difficult. Because now, if you go to supermarkets, there is food. If you come into the world, there is houses. There is everything that human being need to live is there. But still, people are going through tough problems, like not being happy, fighting each other, lying, stealing, killing, deceiving. Why? Because of that sin. Somebody wants to own estates just for the purpose for someone to bow before him or her. Not really because the person needs it. I see a situations in some continents where politicians, they just go into position. When they enter, they are taking their enemy to put to prison. Many people need something today, not because they really need that. They need it just to punish another person. That's why I say devil use people to create all these problems. That's why children of God should really, really, really be awake. We should be awake. We should pray. We should be really careful, because Jesus said, be alert, and don't let anyone deceive you, because this deception is the lies of the devil. Devil is deceiving people because he wants people to be with him in hellfire. People don't believe in hellfire. Look at it this way. God made this heaven and earth and put people. For example, so many of us, some of us have some valuable things. And when that thing don't serve you anymore, you throw it away. You don't mind, or maybe when that thing gets spoiled to the point that it's of no use for you, you throw it away. You don't mind the money that you used to buy it. You don't mind whatever that it costs you. If it doesn't serve you, that means it's going. That is how God created the heaven and earth, everything, even the human being, just for his glory. One day, if human being cannot be to the level he wants them to be, he is going to harvest. That's why he said he's going to harvest. And know how he's going to do. If he created the heaven and earth, he can make a new place. People say, no God. Even we have it, we are conceived, we are, you know, we have the Bible, we have the history that is sure that Jesus was here on earth. And he left and he said he's coming back again. And which is true, he will. Because none of his word will just go like that. So every of word of God is going to come to pass. The devil is doing everything to make people believe him instead of believing God. That's why I said we should see beyond the physical eyes. We should see beyond our eyes. I believe in God. I believe in everything he said. People have died. Some of them died and wake up and say everything they see. How it is. How God play everything they did. They sin, the good things they did. But devil have tried to deceive people. So many people don't believe. Anyone that believe, no matter the kind of sin that person have sinned, God have forgive the person. It's left for you to believe and trust God and speak with him through prayers. Like sometimes we become awake of praying, but we took like hours talking to our friends. That is the way some of the way that devil used to deceive people. He make you believe that prayer is a big deal, but talking to our friends, our family, we don't see it as big deal. But talking to God like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, devil make the person weak. That's why I said the war is spiritual. What is making that person weak? What is the thing that is discouraging human being just for 10 minutes to talk to God? God wants us to talk to him. I believe that when God say he's a jealous God, he's indeed a jealous God. Some of us, we have been in a relationship like with our friends or with a partner, that sometimes I have seen a friend, he don't want you, I mean to say, she is a friend, but she don't like you talking to another friend. I'm just using it to give example how God, when God said that he's a jealous God, indeed he's a jealous God. He wants us to relate to him. God really wants us to relate to him. That's why one reason he created human being. He created us for himself, not for devil, but devil is trying to bring human being to his own side. And when I say bring, he's stealing because he doesn't own us. He doesn't own human being. It's God that own human being, that have human being, that made human being. Like I say, this thing belongs to me. I know the value. Someone who doesn't know the value, who will steal it and destroy it. That is what devil do. He wants to steal something that don't belong to him, that does not belong to him. and to destroy it. That is human being. Human being belong to God, and he wants us for him. The devil is trying to steal many souls, to destroy them. Like last time I made a video, how on live stream here I was talking about something, how devil, the purpose of devil is to reduce human being to nothing. That is how devil do something. Like in the Bible, Samson was a great man, but look at how devil used woman to bring him down from the original glory that God made him. Look at Adam and Eve that was living in the Garden of Eden, discussing with God, talking with God, playing with God, doing everything with God. Look at how devil used snake to steal them out of that garden and put them where they are suffering. Look at us in the world. That is how devil. He do it sometimes we don't understand. That's why I say, even Bible said that if we have to relate to God, we must relate to him beyond physical eyes. We must relate to him in truth and in spirit. And that's why I say that the warfare is spiritual, because devil can do something. He's the father of deception. He do something even sometimes, like some people have commit some like big kind of sin, like killing, and after they say they didn't know how they do it, that some spirit was talking to them, or they even some people do terrible thing after they say sorry. How the devil manipulate somebody? Because he was angry, and because he's still angry, he wants to destroy something that belongs to God, which is human being. That's why we should be awake. We should prepare. Children of God should prepare, even for bigger things that is coming, because I have seen the scenario, like a point where, like now, who are the people that own money and everything? All this like money printed is paper made of out of trees. But devil have used human being, like he's always recruiting people. That's why I say children of God should wake up. Let us wake up and, draw souls to God. Because now if you look at the other side, there are a majority of them. They are in big positions. If devil use pastor, and pastor have like how many members? Devil have used maybe pastor. Pastor is the title. All of us are children of God. Devil have adopted so many people, included some pastors, some people using title. For example, if pastors, like now, let's say there is thousands of church, and in thousands of church you have many members, and pastors are deceiving them. Or if you come to, yes, I will say it, in politics, when devil steal one person who is maybe a president, or maybe a minister or commissioner, how many people do you think they will influence? Because this is the way devil do things, to take glory. Like I said, many people own something, not just because they need that thing, but because they want somebody to worship them. They want somebody to follow their way, which might not be good for the children of God. That's why I said children of God should wake up. Because if today is government that own the food, maybe that government is a government that does not know God or does not believe in God, and said, if you want this food from me, you must do this, or you must bow for this. Because it happened in the Bible in the days of Shadrach and Meshach, Abednego, in the day of Daniel, that king let tell people if they didn't eat his food or bow for the eat the food that is made for idol. These three people didn't eat it, they put them in the fire. Even in those days, they call many kings, many prominent people in that occasion before God delivered those people, those Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and these people in those in that time. And some of these things are still happening, and it's happening more and more and more and more and more in these days because people have heard that Jesus will come many years ago. They didn't see him. And devil have told them it's a lie because it's long time he didn't come, he's not coming, it's not true, this and that and that. And people have believed those lies. That's why there are many souls perishing now. But they forget that God is a merciful God because he sent Jesus to die to connect human being back to him. He's having patience, waiting. That's why now people don't believe it because it's long time Jesus didn't come. And I ask people, God did not, original plan of God before was not that human being would be suffering. To extend like so many stories I'm hearing, like, I don't know. Somebody was telling me, somebody who live in where I'm living now, I don't want to call maybe who he is. He said last year, just like 5 minutes from where I am now, a girl, a 17 years old girl was killed and somebody just cut her neck like this. And I'm thinking like, all this thing is happening. People think it's normal. It's normal. God don't want us to live like that. God don't want us to go through those pains. If he don't want us to go through these pains, he will not like the earth or the kind of people, the kind of life that people are living now to continue like this. That's why one day he will do whatever he said he will do. He will come. Jesus will come. If people don't believe that Jesus will come, if you live a good life, you will have peace with you. If you treat your fellow human being right, you will have peace with you. Like tell me, somebody who cut off his fellow human being neck, will that person have peace? That's why so many people today, they go on drugs. Because sometimes they remember what they did, or they remember some problems and whatever. People go on drugs and alcohol. You see people drink, because they are drinking to forget. Not just drinking or these things. People do a lot of things just to forget so many things. God don't want life to continue like this. And his life is not going to continue like that, like this. That's why devil is fighting to make sure he gets many souls to suffer with him, because he was in heaven before he knew how he lost the battle. He knew how the place was. Excuse me, I want to go to toilet. I just want to go and urinate. Excuse me, please. Hi, I'm back. Anyone, please, if you have, not if you have time, make time. That's why I provide the portion of the Bible. Um, Revelation 12 from 7 to chapter 12 from verse 7 to 12. I read a little bit of verse 7 about the war. But another place I would like us to focus is verse 12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. But woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury, like he is filled with anger. Children of God, wake up, because devil is very angry. Children of Most High, wake up, because devil is very angry, and the war is the war is very, very spiritual. It's spiritual war. Devil is angry. Children of God, wake up. That is the topic. See what is going on. See what is going on even today in today's world. I work with somebody. He say he quit his former job because he was a waiter before, and he quit that job because he don't want contact. He say he don't want a job that he will be dealing with people, having communication with people. That is what I'm saying in this channel, is to build personal relationship with God and with your fellow human being. Look at, to the extent people don't want to relate to their fellow human being again. People don't want to talk to their fellow people again. Even sometimes people want to talk to their fellow human being, they lie. When someone lies to someone, you are deceiving that person. And God is not happy when we deceive our fellow human being. That is how we should demonstrate the love of God in us, is the way we relate to people. If you love somebody, you will not deceive the person, you will not lie to the person. Like so many pastors today, they have lied to their members, they have deceived people, misled people, because they just want something from that person. They just want offering, they just want tithe, they just want they are not telling people about sin. They don't care how people get the money, just get the money and bring to the church. I say the war is spiritual, because we want big cars, we want this and that and that. And devil deceive the people, you as a pastor who's supposed to work for God. But now you have gone astray, working for devil. You don't belong to devil. God is the one that made you. He wants you to work for you. He wants you to work for him, not for devil. That's why I'm saying spiritual war. Devil is angry. Children of God, welcome. If Jesus return now, or if anybody die, like, people don't believe that Jesus will come again. And I'm asking question. If you are a billionaire or Zilonia, or wherever you want to be. Like people, the aim, the objective of people now is to become billionaire at a night, a day in money, within a twinkle of eye. If you have all those things and today you go to bed or sleep and didn't wake up, or you go somewhere, because now, if what I want to say now, so many people will not like to listen that okay, somebody goes somewhere and have accidents. It's something that is happening. If something like that, like I told somebody, nobody is praying for bad thing to happen to him or her. If something like this happen and the person die, anyhow the person die, like I made a video that one of the reality in life is death. Because all the video I'm making for this channel, all the messages I'm saying for this channel, I say consider all these topics, consider all these things. If you want to build relationship with God, or if you want to build relationship with God and your fellow human being, you have to consider these things, like what I'm saying now. Death. If somebody want to own everything in a wrong way, do you remember that one day those things you will leave it? Even if you deceive somebody, you manipulate someone, there are so many ways that devil have used people to manipulate somebody. If you manipulate somebody now to make billions, maybe in the way you sell your product or the way you service you give to people, all the deception you made to make billions. If you die now, the casket is not casket, I don't know what else, coffin and casket, that if somebody died, they put the person in that person. Would they put that thing that someone is deceiving someone, somebody's lying to somebody, somebody's stealing from somebody to get? Would they put that thing in that casket? I was listening to somebody who had a revelation about hellfire. Was even saying that in that hellfire he saw people that are not up to 20 years that are being judged. Because now many people are misled, even the youth. For example, somebody who is 18 years, 17 years, 20 years is talking of billion. You are talking of somebody is talking of that billion, even maybe your parents or somebody have suggested to your brain. You want to get that billion as 18 years old girl, or 18 years or 20 years old boy, or 25 years old boy. To the extent that somebody will manipulate you to take away the glory that God have given in you just to get that billions. So many things happen. Like I'm saying it, when you hear this video, some of you will understand what I'm saying, because I listen to some videos here on internet. People who talk about new age. So remember how old, no matter, like I hear from the person that teenagers are being judged. People who have revelation about hell. So don't be deceived. If you are parents, if you are auntie, if you are uncle, your brother, mother, father, stop misleading the younger ones, because the war is spiritual. Devil is angry. Children of God, wake up. Children of God, wake up. Devil is doing a lot of damages. Children of God, wake up. And he have recruited, he have adopted so many children of God. When I say children of God, every human being that was made, they are children of God. The devil have adopted them. Devil have stealed them. Devil have started using their brain. instead of these people following God. Devil have manipulated their brain. Like I said, some of us that are from Nigeria, you heard of Boko Haram. That man is not with his brain. Devil have manipulated him. To the extent now they are recruiting young boys. Even those young boys didn't know that they are being recruited for that because somebody positioned money for you and said, can you do any kind of job? And devil know how he's doing his things. He go and look for broken children, desperate people. It might not be only children, youth. Maybe that person is 30 something, is desperate, is hunger, is looking for money, and they say, can you do any job? Before you know, they have taken you. Next thing you are seeing yourself, you are carrying gun, you are in the bush, you are in the forest. That's why I'm saying, parents, if you are parents, if you are auntie, if you are uncle, if you are brother, if you are mother, don't mislead people, don't deceive people. Don't allow devil to use you to mislead people, to deceive people. That's why I'm saying this message. People, anybody that hear it, please pass it to somebody. Pass this message to somebody. That's why I'm not going to make this live stream like the ones I used to make before, like long. No, I'm not going to make it long because I'm trying to make like short message and download it, make it with a video, make the video in my camera and download it to my channel. But because so many message God gave to me, I wrote all like so many topics and put this thing, but I'm like postponing and procrastinating it. Like I will do it this, I want to touch it, I want to prepare it very well, I want to make the video like this. And I don't want God to judge me based on another human being. So that the message, everybody should hear it. They should prepare their way, their life. If you don't believe that Jesus is coming back, believe that one day when you die, you are going to give account of yourself. So many of us as a sinner, I want to give to you. All of us, nobody walk 24 hours a day without lying down and sleep. If you lie down and sleep in my language, they used to say, it's a temporary death where you are unaware you don't know what is happening to you. Just lay down there, you lay down there. Even sometimes some people lay down there. Somebody will come and take something from their pocket or from their hand, something they keep closer to their head. They don't see it. So that life, you don't own it. The life we have, we don't own it. God gave us that life. And what are we doing with this life he gave to us? Because one day he's going to ask for us to give account of what we did with the life he gave to us. That's why I'm saying this message today, I'm just releasing. You should consider that there is spiritual war that is going on. There is spiritual war that is going on. Devil is angry. Children of God, children of Most High, wake up. Wake up. Let us start preparing for the things that are coming in future. If Jesus comes today, are we ready? If anyone died today, can we give good account of life that God gave to us? Did we relate to our fellow human being well? Did we demonstrate the love he put in us? Like I said, one of the message that I was saying, people should remember that God is love. And love cannot, because we are his children. Love cannot give birth to hatred. Love give birth to love because we are children of love and we are of love. Let us demonstrate the love that he gave to us. Even though devil is trying to steal the love out of people because of his all kinds of manipulation, people have started hating. Maybe some people show love to others and people did not give them back, and they become hatred. Some people become bitter. Some people, so many things going on. That's why we should, children of God, we should open our inner eyes, our spiritual eyes, to see so many things going on. And we should always pray that this deception, that devil will not deceive us, that devil will not steal the good things that God have put in us, that we should celebrate with him at the last days, at the last time, when he call us home or when he return, that will be on his side, that we will not fall for the anger of the devil, because devil have lose the battle. He knew, and he's using his anger to destroy souls, to destroy people of God. Let the children of God wake up and know this battle and try to find so many ways that devil is using his anger on people, deceiving people. We should start relating to our fellow human being in good way, because this is one of the way that devil is using to work. Somebody told me a story where her neighbor is not far from where I'm living now, like maybe four yards or four houses to where I'm living now. A woman that was living there before, because of how relationship with people he had, she had with people, she no longer trusts people again. She even, they say that she wrote on her door that she prefer her cat more than any human being. That they say this woman died, nobody know that she died because of experiences she have with people. And these experiences is like she have relationship with people. It's when you have relationship or relationships with people, that is how you experience, and some people lose trust. And this is what the devil does, how devil manipulate people. For example, when I said someone's, if someone loves somebody, you will not steal, because when you steal from somebody, you hurt the person. One, you don't know how much that person tried to get whatever, or how valuable that thing is to that person. So if somebody relates to somebody and somebody steal something from her, she lose trust, she will lose trust. That is how try to use people, because that seed of sin, like I made one video, a seed, tiny seed of sin, something that somebody planted and they didn't know it's going to go that far. Seed of sin from Adam and Eve, and now it's growing, growing, growing. So that's why we all should be, we all should know that the war is very spiritual. Devil is very angry. And we children of God, we should wake up. If you want to relate to God, we have to have disciplines from God. Disciplines. And one of the disciplines is being spiritual. because God is spirit, and whosoever must worship him in truth and in spirit. And some of the another discipline is truth. So many discipline from God. If you want to build our relationship with God, all those topics that I'm providing, we should consider it. Because devil has kind of forces, and we can see so many forces, like forces, energies, forces. Like if as I'm sitting here, there are so many things going on in the spiritual realm. Like sometimes I feel something, I will start praying because I'm in spirit, because I know I relate to God. I always told God I want his spirit always with me. I want his presence always with me. And I want him to tell me something that is happening. Sometimes I feel something now. I started praying. And that is how all of us should be doing. We should not even pray. Like I was listening to somebody, he saw some comments he made on YouTube. He said he was driving and praying, and even saying something nice to God, telling God, how do you manage all this stress? It's not just praying when we need them. We should communicate with God always, like we communicate with our fellow human being. That is one of the discipline. Communication with God is very important. That will help us to hear him. That will help us to know when he's speaking to us. That will always help us to be in spirit. And if you guys are also praying, pray for me. Anyone who is praying, pray for me. Pray for God Love Life through channel. And pray for God Love Life. This girl, this lady staying. Pray for me. You are communicating with God. Tell God to speak to her always. To bring all the words he wants people to hear, all the message he wants to hear. He wants people to hear. For God to protect her, give her strength. Help her not to live in sin. When you are praying, when you are communicating to your God, communicate me to God, gossip me to God. Like I would say, gossip me to God, yes. And try to pass this message to others, to your friend. Listen to it, read your Bible, pray always, and practice, and be alert, so that the devil will not sweep you off your feet. Because I say something, devil has been existing many years, and we are children of God that are born, I don't know, some of us are 100, I don't know who else is 80, some of us are 20, 18, 12, 13, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and devil is how many years old, we don't know. It's easy for him to deceive human being. That's why we have to relate to the one who was from the beginning of the world. Is God. And Jesus also say, nothing was ever made without him. He is God that come to reconnect with human being, because he was there from beginning. He was visiting Adam and Eve, telling Adam, name this, do this. Only because of sin he separated from human. But he did it and sent Jesus. So believe, if history say it, here in Rome, Peter, who was one of the disciples of Jesus, even here in Europe, they believe. German have Christ Ascension Day as public holiday. Jesus was here on earth. If he was here on earth and they record everything he say he will come back, he will come back. So be not deceived. People, devil will use people and say, oh, he's not coming. They say, eh, they say heaven is on earth. There's no heaven on earth. Heaven is different place. Earth is a different place. Devil have put those words in other people's mouths so that you will follow them anyhow they made their money. You come and follow them in their occult, in their ways, in their manipulation, in their fake businesses, in their deceived businesses, in their deceived things they are doing. So believe in God. Open your spiritual eyes. Be alert. Know that the war is spiritual. Know that the devil is angry. And know that you're a child of God, child of Most High. You should be alert and wake up and walk to bring the many souls to kingdom of God. Because so many souls now have gone to the other side through the manipulation of devil. Like I say, devil is many years old. And I don't know if there is anybody living on earth now that is 150 years old. So it's easy. It's just like in future. Oh my God, help me. Oh God, help me. I want to make like some demonstrations. Like someone who is like 60 years old can deceive. That's why now, let me say it, because sometimes I say, no, let me postpone it, or sometimes I say I'm on internet. Sometimes I say this and that. No, God gave me message, I must give it. Whoever like it or whoever that doesn't like it, I don't care. That's why now, let it not escape me. Older people, they want to use small children, youth, in some businesses because they know that those people are ignorant. That's why I say if you're a parent, if you're a father, if you're a mother, if you're an uncle, if you're an auntie, don't deceive any younger one coming. Don't deceive any younger one coming because you will give account of that. That's why one of the things I wanted to say is like old people can manipulate younger person because that younger person is growing, is not exposed to so many things. Even if they're exposed to so many things, they don't know the reason behind the deep inside. That's why devil can manipulate people. And that's why we must know that the war is spiritual. And we must relate to the supernatural power, which is God. Let him reveal things to us. Let him reveal so many secrets to us that we use to live in this world because he know everything, God. God know everything from beginning. He has all the secrets that we should use to live to his glory. He know how devil also manipulate, so that we all should start to know the tricks of the devil. Like in the Bible, we should know the devices and the enterprises of the devil. God. Oh, Jesus Christ. God, thank you so much for this moment, this short moment. Let this word enter in a good ground. Open people's hearts, people's brain, people's spiritual eye to understand that the war is spiritual, that the devil is angry, that we are the children of Most High, and that we should be alert and we should. When I say wake up, it means we should be alert and be wise because God have wisdom and his children supposed to be wise, so that we will escape the manipulation of devil. We will resist the manipulation of devil. When you resist him, he will flee. Devil will always tempt. He always come millions of times. Sometimes he will come and tricks you to do something. Maybe he can trick you to steal the shoe. You don't steal it. Because maybe, for example, he will say, for some girls who like shoe, or for some boys who like laptop, cars, or mobile phone, or some gadgets that guys like, or girls like handbags, shoe, beautiful things. Sometimes devil, not sometimes, how devil manipulates, he position it to you. He presents it to you. For example, he may tell you to steal it. Since you like this shoe, it's a nice shoe, it's a nice handbag, it's a nice gadget, it's a nice car, it's a nice whatever the car is like, it's nice car, nice gadgets or whatever. Steal it. If you don't steal it, he can use somebody else to come and tell you, let's make this business, dirty business, and get money to buy this gadget or this shoe or this laptop or this dress or this gold. That is what is going on in this world today. Devil. That's why I say the war is spiritual. Devil is angry because he's not in a comfortable place. They chase him out from heaven, and he have meet human being on earth. And he's doing a lot of things because he's angry to destroy the souls that belong to God, the children of God. That's why we should know who we are. We are children of Most High. We belong to God. We're supposed to do the things that God wants us to do. That's why I say we should wake up. Not when I say wake up, it means being wise. It means being connected to God, the wisest, who will give us wisdom to resist the devil, who will reveal to us how devil manipulates. Whether you are pastor, you are any title you have, whoever you are, that come across my message, please try to pass, try to come for next one, try to read other ones in those playlists. God is essential. The live stream also, there are places that I give some messages. Try to connect, press the red button, share, stay with God, connected to God, and be in good relationship with your fellow human being. Until next time, is God's love. Bye bye. Thank you for being on my live stream. Joy Nwaba, you still there? Flow Flourish, you still there? I know other ones that are still there. Thank you very much. I will come back soon because I just want to make this video not too long. And oh my God, it's even long. So I will come back soon. Thank you for being with me. And please share the message too. And anybody that comes to this message, try to share it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.